I do live screen.
Where you gonna scream?
No, does it tell you I do live screen?
Yeah.
How can I beat you?
I can't believe it.
None of my mates, none of them's got bully man.
I would have bully, but I don't know.
It's fun, bullies. On 360 and PlayStation 2, it's really glitching.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Nah, believe me, mate. You don't want it. It will crash. Will crash you. You keep crashing your console.
I need to fix the 360, to be honest.
Which one of it?
It's making grinding noises, the power supply.
Ouch, that sounds good. You know what, Owen?
It's simple to fix.
Guess what Owen done? We tired enough. He bought 2 consoles. Right, guess how much?
And none of them work.
And guess how much?
$5.
Smack on. Yeah, a $5. Guess what happened to it? He bought it.
Don't work.
No, hang on. The person who bought it off, he didn't have the wires to it.
Where's the clever dumbass? He's gonna have to buy wires depending what one it is.
When I got...
Yours might be different.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what I was explaining to
Because
him.
I think on the original Xbox it says like 3 or something.
He got the gold door when I got.
No, what about the actual plugs?
Ah, got ya. You mean like he got a console there? You
Power
know?
plug pin out.
Yeah.
If you look at pin out, there's different ones. There's if you wonder what they're slightly different. An original Xbox would have a 203 watts xenon or sapphire plug, which is the one that has little cutouts on the plug.
Mhm.
And then the later one, the 2007 Opus or Falcon.
What's happened? What's happened? You did have Billy. You did. What you doing it?
If it's the older one, it'll have the 2 lines and not the little designs in the middle of the edges on it. If it's the 2007. If it's a 2008, it'll have a Jasper.
Jasper? What the fuck is that?
The only difference with a Jasper power supply plug has a little bar across the top.
Oh, it's one of them.
So, essentially, they're ever so slightly different. So, if he doesn't know that, then have fun trying to find a plug and the wrong plug and won't fit.
He said the plugs won't be cheap either.
It will. No one buys 360s these days. Especially the old ones.
Yeah.
If you're buying a 360, I'll recommend buying either Slim, like I've got, which is one of the better models, one of the better late line models, or the brand new one, the Super Slim. It's supposed to look a little bit like the Xbox One, which I don't like for Super Slim, but the brand new one or the Xbox Slim are the best two. Even though you get hotter than the original Elites,
I got the
they're more reliable.
I got the golden door.
Well, the original big bulky white one.
Yeah, with the silver tray.
Yeah, I do have one of those, but I don't use it
Why is that?
because I want to keep it running.
Yeah, same.
As if you know those are getting rarer to find.
Oh, the silver door.
Yeah, the original Elites.
Yeah, I got that. I have. You sort of good
That's what I
addition.
keep in mind
You
because
sort of good
mine's
addition.
in good shape, but
Good shape, shiny, and I got the memory. I got the memory
reason
stick.
I'm not going to use it is I think mine has some red ring of death issues, but it does again all the time. The weird thing mine does is it glitches. It glitches and then it'll say red ring, but it doesn't do that often.
No, Owen said, Red Ring of Death.
That's why I'm keeping it, because
Okay,
I'm going to keep it running.
He said, Red Ring of Death, where you can fix it. Stick toothpaste in it.
No. Red ring of death is possible to fix,
He said,
but it'll cost you.
he said, stick toothpaste in it.
I won't fix it.
No.
No, you have to take it to a shop and have them resold of a CPU and GPU.
That will cost a lot, well.
That's how you fix it. It has those two things have to be resoldered. That's the only way you can fix it. And I know the red ring of death codes as well.
What's that?
There's, apart from that pinout, which is very useful if you don't know what, I'll probably, if I can get printer working on my dad's, I might print that out for different power supply connectors. So Owen knows which one his has.
He won't listen. He can say, nah.
So
He
he
said,
won't listen, it'll just simply not fit, basically.
pretty much, he forced it, just blow out your face.
It'll either not fit or it won't work, because the difference between them, the original is 203 watt. The Opus one, the mid 07 one is 175 watt.
I tried to tell him.
And then the Jasper one is 150.
Yeah, I tried to
But they
tell him.
have slightly
Gone.
different connectors, slightly different plugs.
I said to him,
So say if he gets one of the new ones, like a Jasper or an Opus, and tries to find an original Xenon
you
one,
break it,
which has the cutouts, it won't fit.
you break it, and you try to force it in.
It won't break, it won't fit. Because it won't have those cutouts that it slides, plugs into. So that's why you need to know which one it is, so it doesn't buy the wrong power supply. So if it buys the wrong one, it's gonna look a bit like a stupid. And then for having the death codes, are easy to do. The only two that are simple fix is AV cable and overheating issue. Overheating is 2 red lights. AV cable is all the lights around the power bar on the red. Those are the 2 easiest to fix. Hardware failure is a bitch to fix, you don't see that very often. You don't see hardware failure too often on the 360s.
What's that mean?
It means that the one to right corner lights is flashing. So not a full red ring, just one little light at the bottom is flashing red. If it's doing that, you've got a bit of a problem. So come up with a 2-digit error code on the TV screen and we'll say error 74.
He keeps saying he can fix it easy. Open it, and stick.
It has, the worst too is if it has a one, if it has just one red light, that's a hardware failure. But if it has that, it's pretty much fucked.
I try.
Because that's hard to fix, because
You try to tell him that.
that could be anything. That could be the CPU has failed, the graphics card has failed,
Yes, honestly, he will tell you.
the heatsink has failed, or
So he will tell you to shut up.
the
He would.
Sirius has failed.
I know. He will tell you to. He will tell you to shut up. You don't know
I'll
what you're talking
slap
about.
him if he does.
Now this feels good.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Say, shut up, you know what you're talking about, you idiot.
And then general hardware failures are one that they tend to get, which is a 3 red lights. Which when it gets that, that's the one you normally have to take into a shop to fix. If it gets that, means it needs the CPU and GPU resolding. That's why for one I've got, it works, but I'm keeping it because I don't want it to die on me. Because it's getting harder to find an original 360 that still works.
What was the original?
Like you've got the original with a silver disk drive.
What was sell for a lot?
It won't sell for long, no, but it'd be nice to have one that still works. Yeah, you think kind of 10 years time or so, that will be kind of a collectible if it's still working. Because not many 360s still have a working. Because most of them pretty much just died on people. That was a big issue with them. But it'd be nice to have one that still works. And then I'm thinking I might eventually get an original Xbox 360.
I got that.
An original 2005.
The black one.
No, not for one with the chrome door like you.
No, I know what you mean. What, the first piece?
The very original for one that has the white door on the front.
Ah, that.
The very original 360.
Sit down ones, the door gets stuck easy.
No, them ones are known to red ring. But as I said to Owen, if I was you, the best 360s to get will be an Xbox 360S. Slim, like I've got.
He won't listen, he just tell you to shut up.
360E.
He will tell you to shut up, he would.
Which, trust me, Nate, them two are the best end production 360s. Because they solved the red ring problem and they rarely fail like mine. It's still stock.
What do you mean still stock?
I've had mine since what? 2012 and it's a 2011 one.
I had mine since the PS4 wasn't out.
I've had mine I think about since 2012 and it's not been opened since 2011. It's still factory sealed. It's never been open to be cleaned or anything. It still works, no problems. That just proves how reliable the original 360 is, well, the 360 Slim that I have. It just proves how reliable it is. So I've had it for technically since 2011 and still no problems with it. Apart from it gets hot and burns your hand. That's the only issue it gets, but other than that, there's nothing wrong with it.
You know, I said if it gets too hot, open the window.
Fucking retard, that's not gonna do anything. And then the end of production, Slim. And my dad's got an original Xbox down here, some of them. And I'm kind of tempted to have one because there's got like 2 or 3 of them, I think.
I got the first.
Works.
I got
I'm tempted to have one.
I got the first okay. I got a first Xbox, a black one.
Yeah, that one, the original.
Yeah, I got that. I have still works actually.
What I'm going to do with mine is I'm going to all I think it needs is an AV cable.
What's that? The lead to it?
Yeah, the lead to the TV. That's all I need. I think that Xbox has got.
I got it. I got the first Xbox.
I don't want to get it working because even though there's backwards